Okay, so let's do a review of this unit. This is the, bear with me 1 second, it's got the name on it. The KOKORACKER lift. I'll kind of walk you through how this goes. Assembly is pretty easy. You've got these two pieces that are separate. You mount those to the ceiling 48 inches apart, and then you've got this, what they refer to as the axle, because it spins, and then you have a gear here. So when I walk you over here, here is the gear. That red piece is a safety mechanism that you put back into the eyelet, which is, you can see the eyelet, and you bring it up and down using this, and you can use the hand crank. You can use the hand crank, or you can use the drill. I used the drill last night, worked perfectly, but once I put weight on it, and it could be my drill batteries, but I just didn't mess with it too much. My drill batteries are 18 volt Milwaukee's. And it started to cook the batteries. I've probably got, I'd say those 3 containers or 5 containers up there are probably, I don't know, 150 pounds total. It's kind of like, you know, Christmas, Halloween stuff, that sort of deal. When I put the drill on it to raise it up there, the drill was really kind of struggling. So I said, I got about halfway using the drill and just did it with the hand crank, which is no big deal. You get a little shoulder workout, but not that big of an issue. The way you assemble this, again, you put that bar on this truss, the other one is 48 inches apart. You put this gear on, and then you slide that axle in. The cool thing about the axle is it's 2 pieces. And so essentially you can make it shorter to get it in between the frame. And then when you push it through, you expand it a little bit, and it has 2 bolts that go into it to keep it stationary. Then from there, you take these aircraft cables and just drop them right through the pulleys, very simple. And that's it. It's pretty simple. It took me probably an hour to an hour and a half yesterday to get this thing totally mounted. It was later in the evening, so I came back out here this morning to kind of throw some stuff on it to give it a test. Overall, for whatever I paid for it, a smidge over 200 bucks. I wish it held more weight. I wish this thing would hold 500 pounds because I've got a ton of stuff to throw up in the ceiling. But 250, and the price is right, so I can do one there, obviously, one here, and then 2 more. And then all of my stuff is literally above the garage door when the garage door is open. There's plenty of clearance. These are the smaller bins that you get from like Home Depot or whatever. The way I have a 10-foot ceiling, and you see over here, I've got like, this is a bigger bin. This is one of the taller bins. Let me see. I'll tell you what it is. It is, let's call it 16 inches for easy math. So 16 inches, based on my garage door opener, I could put one of those and possibly a small one on top of it, and still open my garage door, but it would be really close. So if you're thinking about buying these, I could easily stack 2 small ones on top of each other, and still open my garage door. It's questionable if I could do a big one and a small one. Definitely could not do 2 big ones in my scenario with a 10-foot ceiling. It comes down to probably, it ends up like when you lower it, it doesn't go all the way to the floor, but it probably sits at about 2.5 to 3 feet at the most. So it's pretty comfortable to load stuff onto it and take stuff off and what have you. But overall, very happy. Pretty rudimentary system. People have been using these things for literally thousands of years. that's it. So good luck.
Okay. Okay, I'm making it up. Let the drill. Now I'm going to let it down. Very easy operation.
Hi, this is Scott, and I'm doing a video review of the KOKORACKER lifting storage racks. So I have a hand crank here, which I'll show you real quick just to give you an idea, because it's hard to judge on the video with the speed of the drill. So it moves pretty slow doing the hand crank. The pressure's just about the same, maybe just a little bit more. I've got about a good 100 pounds of weight on that. I don't think 250 pounds would be that much more harder to crank. This is a regular half-inch drill here in Milwaukee. I'll go down. So that's how it works. Hope you enjoyed the review and find it helpful. Thank you.